You know that feeling? The one where you're sitting on your porch at 62, coffee in hand, watching the sunrise paint the sky, and for the first time in decades, there's no alarm clock screaming at you. No boss breathing down your neck, just you, the quiet morning, and this deep soul-level question, can I actually afford to live like this? Not just survive, but truly live. Pause for a beat. Feel that? Most people hit 62 and it hits them like a freight train. You've poured your blood, sweat, and best years into a system that promised you'd be taken care of one day. But now, the numbers don't add up the way the so-called experts said they would. Your body's tired, your mind is craving freedom, yet everywhere you turn, there's this loud, persistent voice. Wait, delay Social Security until 70. You'll get more. It sounds smart on paper, doesn't it? Patient, responsible. But here's the raw truth that keeps me up at night, and it should keep you up too. That advice might be quietly stealing the best years of your life. Hundreds of thousands of dollars. Precious time with grandkids. Adventures you've dreamed about since you were grinding in your 30s and 40s. All because we've been sold this one-size-fits-all myth that waiting is always winning. Let me paint the picture for you. The one they don't show in the glossy retirement brochures. You hit 62, healthy enough to hike, travel, pick up that guitar again, or finally start that side hustle that lights you up. But instead, you're chained to a desk or a job you've outgrown just to maximize that check at 70. Your knees ache a little more each year. Your energy, it's not what it used to be. And deep down, that quiet fear whispers, what if I never make it to 70? What if the years I'm saving for slip away while I'm still waiting? I've seen it too many times. Friends, family, people who worked hard their whole lives, teachers, nurses, factory workers, entrepreneurs, only to realize too late that the system rewards the bold who know when to claim what's theirs, not the ones who blindly follow the herd. Here's the first gut punch reality. Life isn't a spreadsheet. It's messy, unpredictable, and heartbreakingly short. You've got one shot at these golden years, and the biggest mistake isn't claiming too early. It's waiting too long and regretting the moments you can never get back. Imagine this scene. Your buddy at 63, vibrant, booking that dream trip to Italy because he started drawing his benefits and finally had the cash flow to breathe. Versus the guy grinding until 70, watching his health fade, missing family weddings, putting off the bucket list just one more year. Which story do you want to star in? That's why today we're flipping the script. Not with hype, not with fear, but with 7 powerful real-world reasons why filing for Social Security at 62 could be the single smartest, most liberating move you make for your retirement. Reasons that go way beyond the basic math the talking heads love to spout. Reasons rooted in real life, your health, your family, your peace of mind, and the brutal honesty of how this world actually works. Stick with me through this. By the end, you'll see your future with crystal clarity. You'll feel that fire in your chest, the one that says, it's my time now, because you've earned this. You've paid into the system for decades. Now it's time to make it work for you, not the other way around. The door is open at 62. The question is, will you walk through it with confidence or keep staring at it while the clock ticks? Let's dive in. Now let's talk about the first reason that changes everything. Reason number 1, your health is not a guarantee. It's a gift with an expiration date we can't see. Picture this. You're 64 years old. You've waited like the experts told you. But that old back injury from years on the job, it's flaring up worse than ever. The doctor's words hit like a hammer. You need to slow down. Yet you're still pushing through, delaying those benefits until 70 for that bigger check. Every morning you wake up wondering if today's the day your body says enough. I've sat with too many people who shared the same story. They were healthy at 62. They could travel, play with grandkids, even pick up a part-time passion project, but by 68 or 69, the energy was fading. The joy of those golden years they sacrificed for, It got stolen by doctor visits, fatigue, and that quiet regret hanging in the air. Here's the truth that hits hard. If you claim at 62, you get immediate cash flow when your body still wants to move, when you still have the fire to explore. You're not gambling on reaching 70 in perfect shape. You're choosing to enjoy the years you're given right now. Reason number 2 cuts even deeper. It's about something money can't buy back, time with the people you love. Close your eyes for a second. Imagine your daughter's wedding, your grandson's first Little League game, that long-awaited family trip to the mountains you've talked about for 20 years. Now imagine missing it. Not because you can't afford it, but because you're still chained to a job, waiting for that full benefit at 70. Life doesn't wait. Grandkids grow up fast, parents get older, friends start fading away. I lost a close buddy who kept saying, I'll travel when I hit 70. He made it to 68. The cancer came fast. He left this world with a fat Social Security check he never got to spend and a heart full of what ifs. Taking it at 62 gives you the freedom to say yes in the moment, to be present, to create memories that your family will talk about long after you're gone. That's not financial advice, that's life advice. Because at the end of the day, the biggest regret people carry isn't I wish I had more money. It's I wish I had more time. And let's not sugarcoat reason number 3, the brutal math of break-even that most experts gloss over. They love to throw around charts showing you need to live past 78 or 80 to win by waiting. But here's what they don't say loud enough. That break-even point assumes perfect health, no market crashes, and a life that goes exactly as planned. Reality? It rarely does. You take it 62, you start collecting sooner. That money compounds in your own hands, whether you invest it wisely, use it to pay off the house, or simply enjoy it without stress. Over 10, 15 years, those early payments add up to hundreds of thousands of real dollars you control. Dollars you can see, touch, and use while you're still sharp and excited about life. Think about it like this. Would you rather have a bigger slice of pie at 70, when your appetite might not be what it was, or steady, reliable slices starting now, when every bite tastes like freedom? The system was built for averages. But you're not an average. You have your own story, your own health journey, your own dreams, and that's reason number 4 staring you in the face. Inflation and rising costs don't care about your waiting game. Groceries are more expensive. Healthcare keeps climbing, rent or property taxes. They don't slow down just because you're hoping for a bigger check later. Money in your pocket today has real power. It fights inflation in real time. It gives you options when the world gets crazy. I remember talking to a retired teacher named Maria. She filed at 62 and used the first 2 years of payments to pay off her car and create a small emergency fund. When inflation hit hard a few years later, she slept like a baby while others were stressing about every bill. She didn't just survive, she thrived. These reasons aren't about being reckless, they're about being real. About looking at your life, not some perfect spreadsheet, and making the choice that puts you in the driver's seat. Reason number 5 might be the one that truly sets you free. Control. Real control over your own life. You've spent decades following someone else's schedule. Someone else's rules. At 62, claiming your benefits hands you the steering wheel back. No more forcing yourself into a job you've outgrown just to chase a bigger number later. Instead, you get to design your days. Maybe you consult a few hours a week on your terms. Maybe you finally launch that small business you've been dreaming about. Or maybe you just slow down and actually enjoy the garden you've ignored for 30 years. I met a man named Rayon last year. Worked construction his whole life, knees shot, back aching. He claimed at 62 and used that steady income to move closer to his grandkids. Now he picks them up from school 3 days a week. He's not rich by Wall Street standards, but the smile on his face when he talks about it, that's wealth no delayed check can ever match.
Yeah.
Some people say, "Well, I don't have enough money." But if you have enough money, you can still enjoy the life you want. If you have enough time, you can still enjoy the life you want. If you have enough time, you can still enjoy the life you want. If you have enough time, you can still enjoy the life you want. If you have enough time, you can still enjoy the life you want. If you have enough time, you can still enjoy the life you want. If you have enough time, you can still enjoy the life you want. If you have enough time, you can still enjoy the life you want. If you have enough time, you can still enjoy the life you want. If you have enough time, you can still enjoy the life you want. If you have enough time, you can still enjoy the life you want. If you have enough time, you can still enjoy the life you want. If you have enough time, you can still enjoy the life you want. If you have enough time, you can still enjoy the life you want. If you have eno You deserve that kind of freedom, not someday. Now, reason number 6 hits on something a lot of people never think about until it's too late. Your loved ones and the legacy you leave. When you claim at 62, you start building a different kind of security for your spouse, your family. That money coming in can help pay down debts, create memories, or even set up a safety net they can lean on. And if life throws the hardest curveball, at least you've already given them years of support. Instead of hoping they'll get a bigger survivor benefit down the road, life is uncertain. But the money you claim early, it's certain. It's in your hands. It can ease burdens today instead of promising bigger relief tomorrow that might never come. And here's reason number 7, the one that ties it all together. Peace of mind. Imagine waking up without that constant financial whisper in the back of your head. No more calculating break-even points or stressing over what the government might change next. You've made your choice. You're receiving what you earned after decades of hard work. That mental weight lifts. You sleep better. You laugh more. You show up as the best version of yourself for the people who matter. I've seen the difference in people's eyes. The ones who waited carry this quiet anxiety, always wondering if they made the right call. The ones who claimed at 62, they walk lighter. They live bolder. Because they stopped waiting for permission to enjoy what they've already paid for. Look, nobody's saying this is right for every single person. Some folks with incredible health and family wealth might choose to wait. But for most real people, the ones who've grinded, sacrificed, and dreamed quietly, starting at 62 isn't giving up. It's smart. It's brave. It's choosing your life over someone else's spreadsheet. So here's the final question I want you to sit with tonight. When the house is quiet and it's just you and your thoughts. When you look back from your future self at 75 or 80, what story do you want to tell? The one where you waited, played it safe, and missed the best years? Or the one where you stood up, claimed what was yours, and lived fully while you still could? You've earned this chapter. The system took its share for decades. Now it's your turn to receive, not someday. Today, if this message stirred something in you, if you feel that quiet fire saying it's time, then do this one thing. Sit down with your numbers. Talk to someone you trust. But don't let fear or old advice steal another year from you. The door at 62 is open. Walk through it. Your future self and everyone who loves you will thank you for it. This isn't just about money. It's about life. Your one beautiful, irreplaceable life. Make it count.